when you get to that point where you are so extremely wealthy that money is no longer a barrier for anything, I think some of the joy of life that like us in the middle class or upper middle class, we or even the poor, right? We have this
Right.
joy um, by working toward these things that are hard to get to, and using money ultimately as the go-between.
Right.
So
So
I yeah
do you, is it springtime there pretty much? Is it warming up?
yeah.
So probably maybe 2 weeks ago, it got pretty cold. And I was in this room, the office, and this room is usually a little bit warmer because of the computers. But Leanne was sitting next to me on the computer, and she's hunched over, and she's got a hoodie on and a scarf on, and she's typing. And I'm like, "Are you cold?" She's like, "Yeah, it's freezing in here." And so I'm like, "Well, let's just turn the heat up." She's like, "Oh, we're saving money. We're saving money," and we're miserable because it's freezing in the house. Maybe it would be worth a couple of dollars for a day and a half to have have it over 60 degrees in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, here's the other side of that too, right? I think that this is so individual that her joy may actually come from being physically miserable, but knowing that she's saving a few bucks. So it's almost like a fun hobby to save the money, right?
Right.
That's actually
Right.
a fun thing that you do.
I mean, she
So
does enjoy misery because she married me. So it's obviously might be a little bit of masochism there.
yeah, it's definitely such an individual thing. I mean, I've over the years I have come, hopefully, just in life, to the place where I judge less. I just judge
Right.
people less,
Right.
and some people spend a lot of money and they enjoy life. And I think partly when Dad died, it just made mortality so much more real. And I thought to
Right.
myself, what if he would have used his money to enjoy life a little more before he died and
Yeah.
had the chance to do some of the things that he never had a chance to do? I mean, you die and it's not like you're regretting after you die because you're dead. So
And he enjoyed life.
he enjoyed life, right? Yeah. So, but I do think about that sometimes when I'm, faced with the decision, do I spend some money and do something that I'm going to enjoy with some people that I love, or,
Right.
acquire something that's going to enhance quality of life substantially? I'm more apt to pull the trigger now than I was before, just with the reality of mortality more present in my mind.
Right. That's
What I was
bad.
trying to say is all the takeout,
Yes.
is causing this shortage because they're giving out these little ketchup packets. And the article also references how Heinz did kind of this innovative ketchup packet that has the peel off dipper and
Yep.
also the squeeze option.
Which
So
Chick-fil-A has.
right, so
I
here's
hate
my
those
thought process.
things.
I hate them all. Like there's no ketchup packet to me that feels very efficient. You
Right.
always end up with, it feels like a quarter of the ketchup left over in the little nooks and crannies. It doesn't matter, even if you have whatever the plastic material is. It's like, when you rip it open, there's ketchup on
They're
either
hard
side of
to
the
open.
flap.
You as you open it, it squirts or gets all over the place.
Gets all,
The
dude.
Chick-fil-A ones, you can peel it back really easily. You can't open it very easily because it has a little
Right.
tip that you could open, and I can't. I'm
It's like
not
a
even
flat. It's a hard
strong enough.
plastic.
It's like a world's strongest man type of event, is what it should be. Because
And your
I
hands are
can't
all
do it.
greasy from the food, so
Yeah,
they're
that's right.
slick. You're using your
Yeah.
teeth to
And
get
then
it
I got my
open.
wife and kids watching me, so I can't. I'm like embarrassed that I can't do this. I got to perform.
Dude, there's so
Me
much
too.
ketchup waste. Imagine all the ketchup waste. First of all, you have the packet. So you have a quarter of the ketchup stuck in the packet. You squirt it out on your plate or whatever. And as
It's all sitting on the plate.
it's all sitting on the plate, getting in
I
the
hate
corners of the
that.
plate. You
So
got
I do
this,
the same thing, and my
man,
kids
what a
always make
waste.
fun of me.
Yeah,
I put the ketchup on each
directly
individual
on.
fry,
Yeah.
on each fry, and then eat it. Hash brown, fry, whatever.
There,
Yeah,
see?
because maybe it is because of the waste. That could be why. And the other thing I don't like is if you take the ketchup, the old school ketchup packet, and you rip the top, do you just rip it like that and just make a seam, or do you rip a corner off?
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. There's such a mess, right? Because
Yeah.
oftentimes the corner rip is impossible. Just the way that it's perforated. It comes with the the little ridges on the top. So a rip straight down is an easier option for you. But then again,
Right.
you have this mess.
It's a mess. It
It's
leaves
a mess
everywhere.
everywhere.
And it doesn't come out cleanly.
No,
I like to make
it's
a little
wreck.
tiny corner rip. If you get that tiny corner rip and it comes out in a little stream just perfectly, that's beautiful. That's what we want. We got to get some more smart people on this.
So my thought is this headline means nothing to me. I'm glad there's a ketchup shortage of these packets across the country. I think that's, good riddance.